everyone, welcome to the channel Knowledge 24. In this video lecture, we will learn about file handling in Python. So let's start with file. File is a collection of bytes that includes sequence of characters. In every programming languages, we use programs. Then why we need file handling? So the answer of this question is the file handling is mainly used for storing the large amount of data and store the data or code permanently. So we use file handling. Now implementing the file handling in Python is very easy and concise as compared to other programming languages like C, C++, Java, etc. In Python, file handling is just like working with the notebook. In notebook, we can open it, close it, read it and write it. Similarly, the file handling in any programming languages it comprises of 4 functions. First is opening the file, then second is closing the file, then third is reading from the file, and fourth is writing to a file. So let's start the first function, which is opening the file, which is the first step in every file handling program. So for opening the file, we use open function with 2 parameters. The first parameter is the file name and then second parameter is the mode. Mode can be any type like reading mode, writing mode or append mode. And the open function will always return a file object. So the syntax for opening the file is file object equal to open function. Then in this we pass 2 parameters. Now then second is the closing the file. Close function is necessary to terminate all the resources and free the system of this particular program. So the syntax is file object dot close function. Now next 2 operations are reading from the file or writing to the file. So for these both operations, we firstly need to open a file in a relative mode. For example, suppose we want to open a file in a writing mode, means if the file exists, then it will overwrite the data, or if the file is not exist, then it will create a new file of this name. So simply we will write open function in write mode, and after that we will use write function, and in this write function we will write content of your file. And then next fourth is read from the file. So for this again we use open function in a read mode, and then we use read function or read line function, or we use for loop for accessing the data of the file. So these are the 4 basic operations of file handling. Let's see the demonstration of these 4 operations. The first step is opening a file with open function. So we use open function, and in this we will use writing mode for a.text file. So suppose if the file is exist, then it will overwrite the data, and if the file is not exist, then it will create the new file as the name a.text. Now if the file created successfully, then it will print successfully. Otherwise, suppose the memory space is not available, then it will print that unsuccessful. Now we use write operation to the file. So we will write file object dot write function, and in this we will write the content as hello, welcome to Knowledge 24. Then we close the file with writing file object dot close function and execute it. So the result is successfully. Now we will open this file. So go to file and open it, and in this we will choose text file, and in this we will see that a file is appear. So we will open it, and in this the code is given as hello, welcome to Knowledge 24. So this is write data to a file a.text. Now we will again open a file in reading mode and we use read function. So we will write file object equal to open, and in this again we will write a.text file and in reading mode. So we will use R. Now we will use read function for reading the data from the file and send to the content variable. Then we will use print function for printing the content of the file a.text. Now we will execute it and the result is that hello, welcome to knowledge. Now suppose we want to add some data at the already existing file, then we use append mode in open function. So we use open and a.text file, and in append mode for this we use a, and after that we use write function to add the content at the end of the file. So we will write file object dot write, and in this we will write the content like this. And now we will close the file and execute the file, and then we will open the file as a.txt. So the result will be hello, welcome to knowledge 24, and after that the next line will be added to this, which is this is related to CS lectures. Now we want to read the data, so again we use these same steps for reading the data. So we will use open function and read function and print the content and close the file. Now we execute this, so the result is successful. Then it will show hello, welcome to knowledge 24. Then it will again show hello, welcome to knowledge 24. This is related to CS lecture. So this is the program in which we explain all the operations of file handling in Python. Thank you.